They said, my dad disappeared. No accident, no body, just gone. 1 week later, I got a knock on the door, and he was standing there. Jungkook, my dad's best friend, way too young to be a dad's friend, way too hot to be standing on my porch like that, in a black suit and a tattoos peeking from under his sleeves like they belonged there, like he belonged there. And I hadn't seen him since I was 17 when he was off limits and I was still wearing braces. Now, no braces and definitely no limits. When his voice was deep, the kind that hit low in your stomach and made your knees a little dump. Can I come in? Yeah, you can. Wait, what the duck? I need to take out my brain from the gutter. Hush, hush. I crossed my arms. Depends. Are you here to say sorry for ghosting me for 3 years? That stupid smirk tugged at his lips. I was under strict orders to stay away from you. He didn't answer, just stepped inside like this was his house, like he didn't just disappear from my life and leave me wondering why he stopped texting me back when I turned 18. The audacity! I came here, something's not right. He said, glancing around the walls, we're listening. Your dad didn't just disappear. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I rolled my eyes. He is not the type to vanish. He is the type to yell at me for not changing my oil. I know. His eyes flicked to mine. Serious now, too serious. And I think someone made him disappear. Okay, that made my stomach drop. He walked into the living room uninvited as ever and sat on my dad's old chair like muscle memory, like he used to belong here. Why do you know all this? I asked. Why you? Why now? There was a pause, then he said it so casual it made me blink. Because I've been watching you. Excuse me? What? He leaned forward, armed on his knees, his voice low, rough, dangerous. I never stopped watching you when I just stayed away out of respect for your dad, but now that he's gone, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, okay. Brain error restarting. My mouth opened, but no words came out. So naturally, I blurted, are you like into me or are you just obsessed with mystery plots? His lips twitched like he was trying not to laugh. I am here to protect you, that's it. Protect me from what exactly? He stood, walked towards me, and damn it, he smelled like expensive danger. You don't need to know that yet, he said. You just need to trust me. I shouldn't have come here. She looked exactly like I remembered, except more woman, less trouble. Scratch that. Still all trouble. She was in shorts and faded tea, but her eyes sharp, suspicious, brave, just like her father. God, if he knew the way I looked at her now, he had me. But I didn't care because I was watching her quietly from the shadows after her dad asked me to. He thought she might be in danger one day. He was right. Now she is. And I'm the only one who can keep her alive. I'm not staying here alone with you, she said, backing up like I was a big bad wolf. You are not even like technically related to me, but also you kind of are like a hot fake uncle. It's weird. I'm not your uncle, kitten, I said, letting the words hang. And I have never thought of you like a family. She froze, eyes wide, lips parted. Good. She needed to know the truth. Because this wasn't some charity visit. I didn't come to comfort her. I came to protect her and maybe claim her. If I let him stay tonight, I was either making the dumbest choice of my life or the hottest one. He poured the whiskey like it was nothing, like this wasn't my house, like my whole damn world hadn't just flipped upside down. I took the glass away, sip burned. Alright, Jungkook, I said, sitting down. No more vacuum mafia movie vibes. Why are you really here? He didn't flinch, just leaned back against the kitchen counter, arms crossed over his chest, muscle flexing like a cent. I told you, he said, your dad trusted me. He told me to protect you if anything happened. Protect me from what? I snapped. Aliens? Ghost? Dad, aren't I smart? You always were smart. And you always had a god complex. I shoot back. You think you can just show up, take over, and I will what? Listen to you? I think. He snapped forward slowly. You will listen when I teach you how to fire this. He held up a gun, sleek, black, cold. Excuse me? Why the hell do I need a gun? Because someone might come for you next. He said, no humor now, all edge. And I'm not letting you die just because you wanted to be stubborn. Ah, he was so annoying and hot, which made it worse. He dragged me outside the back shed where he set the bottles and handed me the gun like this was a freaking video game. Stand like this, he murmured, stepping behind me, his hand wrapped around mine, adjusting my grip. His breath. Oh, I forgot how to breathe. You smell good, I blurted. He chuckled, focused. Kitten. Kitten? Again? With a damn nickname. I fired, missed. He didn't care, just stayed close, too close. His brushed my back, my head tilted, our eyes met. 1 second of silence, one breath, too long. Why are you looking at me like that? I whispered. Like what? He murmured. Like you are gonna ruin me? Maybe I am. Our hand brushed, his jaw clenched, his eyes dropped to my. I swear, if he moved even an inch closer, I would have him pushed. She was driving me insane. She smelled like a vanilla and whiskey and danger. She didn't back down, didn't flinch, and when she held the gun with her shaky hands, all I wanted was to grab her and say, duck it. But I didn't. Not yet. Because one of her and I wouldn't stop. And right now, she needed safety, not assent. But then, crash. Glass shattered. What the duck was that? Jungkook was already moving, gun in hand. He grabbed my wrist, yanked me behind him. Another sound, closer, the side door. Somebody was inside. His voice dropped to a whisper, calm but deadly. Stay quiet. Stay behind me, no matter what. My heartbeat pounded so loud it was all I could hear. Someone was in the house and we were no longer safe. This wasn't a break in, it was ducking message. No valuable guns, just the living room wrecked, a knife into my dad's photo on the wall. I didn't even have time to scream. Junko grabbed my wrist, gun drawn, and pulled me out the back door like he had done it 100 times. We drove fast, windows down, tires skidding, me barefoot, no bra, just fear. The safe house was tucked deep in the woods, quiet, and stupidly clean. I didn't know what I expected. A dusty cabin? No, this was luxury apocalypse prep. You have done this before? I said, still shaking. He tossed me a hoodie. Go change. You could maybe say please. He looked over his shoulder. Please don't die. Touchy. I found the bathroom, stepped down, pulled the hoodie on, and that's when I heard a soft thud from the bedroom. I stepped out and walked right into the very, very low Junko. Holy moly, trolley folly. Sh- His abs had abs. Tattoos crawled across the towel he was drying his hair with, just making things worse. He looked up, smirked. You lost? I blinked. Yep. Close the door, he said, eyes dropping. Unless you are gonna help, kitten. I slammed the door shut so hard I almost broke the handle. I needed holy water, or therapy, or him. I told myself to stay focused, protect her, keep her safe, but then she stepped into the room, hair messy, hoodies too big, no makeup, legs. I was ducked. She wasn't just beautiful, she was chaos, wrapped in the vanilla lotion and sarcasm. Later that night, she curled up onto the couch with the blanket like the world wasn't trying to kill her. But when I walked past, I saw her wiping her eyes. I paused. Why? And she looked up, eyes red, voice low. Do you think he's dead? I didn't answer. I sat beside her, let her lean into me, and when she buried her face in my, I almost. The silence stretched, heavy, safe. His hands moved to my thumb, brushing my. I looked up, his gaze dropped to. No more pretending, no more waiting. I leaned in, and he didn't stop me. The his were soft, warm, controlled at first, but the second I whispered his name, he lost it. His tangled in, my fingers gripped every second like something we weren't supposed to want. He pulled away barely. Duck, he muttered against. You are off limits. Then why does it feel like I'm already yours? He didn't answer, didn't have to. The second I knew I had ducked up, but I knew I had never felt something so real. I was about to speak, say something that might wreck it all when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I answered. We found the car, the voice said. Your partner's car burned out middle of nowhere. Was he inside? Nobody. Nobody. No answer, just another ducking question. You ever feel like someone's lying to you with a because last night that was everything and also nothing I can trust. This morning while he was on the phone outside I started digging not because I didn't believe him because part of me did and that's what scared me. I found a box shoved in the back of the closet photos file receipts and tucked in the back my dad's old journal. Pages were half burned, some torn out, but there were notes, scribbled names, and over again. J.K. Jeon ducking Jungkook. He he woke in a while. I was mid snow. I slammed the book shut. What is this? It's not what you think. Then what is this? My dad was writing about you, and not in a love you bro way. His jaw tightened. His voice stayed low. Your father was in deep with people who don't play by rules. I tried to pull him out. He didn't listen. So you were. Watched it happen. He stepped forward. I watched everything, including you. I froze. So you have been watching me for years? Yes. And wanting me? He hesitated, then said it. Since the first time you wore red lipstick, my brain glitched. I hate him. I need digging air. I shouldn't have said it, but I was done pretending. Your father begged me to keep you away from this, so I did. For as long as I could, but the second I saw your name in that trip, you stopped being a memory. You become my mission. Now you are more than that. That night, she cried in silence. No drama, no noise, just curled into herself, small and shaking. I sat beside her, opened my arms, and she folded into them like she had been waiting for it. Her face pressed to mine, her fingers curled in my shirt. I didn't do more than that, except to her forehead. I shouldn't love you, I whispered, but I do. She didn't answer, just breathed against. And for the first time in a long time, I feel like maybe I still had something left to lose. I woke up still in his arms, warm, safe, stupidly in love with a man who might get me killed, and then boom! Glass shattered, the front door slammed open, footsteps, gunshots. Jungkook rolled off the couch and shoved me behind the kitchen island. Stay down, don't move. They found us. We ran, bullets behind us, trees blurring past, but I wasn't thinking about survival. I was thinking about him, about how he held my hand tighter than fear, about how he looked at me like I was already his. We made it to the abandoned garage behind the safe house. Jungkook slammed and the metal door shut, breathing hard, gun still in his hand. We wait. He whispered, if they breach, I shoot. My hands were shaking, my heart wrecked. Jungkook, if you don't make it, shut up. Just let me say it. No. He turned to me, eyes wide, voice raw. You don't get to say goodbye, not when I just started living for you. And then the door exploded open. It was chaos, flashes, screams, then fires, and then blood. Jungkook dropped. I screamed like my soul cracked open. No, 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 stay with me. Please, please. I pressed my hands to the wounds, but his eyes were closing, breath shallow, and then in the soft voice, like a whisper made of smoke, I'm not going anywhere, Kitten. That's when I knew I already belonged to him. Pain, heat, then cold. But her voice kept me awake. I wasn't dying here, not while she was still crying my name. I fired one last shot. The last guy dropped, then darkness. I woke up in a hospital, bandaged alive. Ryan was asleep in the chair next to me, holding my hand. And when she woke up, she smacked me. You dumbass, you absolute dumb, bleeding, beautiful idiot. I smiled. You love me? Shut up. I love you. I love you too. Later that night, her phone rang. She picked it up, then froze. Dad! Turns out he wasn't dead. He faked it to escape the men he owed, hoping they had leave Van alone. He begged me to over the call, protect her, but don't fall in love with her. Too late, old man. He showed up a week later to say goodbye. Said he had to disappear again, that I had be safer without him. I let him talk, then I hard final year and pulled him into my room, locked the door. Don't say goodbye, I whispered against. Say I am home. 1 year later, we live near the coast now. Quiet town, big windows, no secrets. Jungkook started a private security firm protecting people like me. And me, I write mostly about love and danger and a man who was once forbidden but became mine. He used to be my father's friend. Now he is the man I wake up to every morning and the only danger I ever wanted.